My name is Tashira Richardson, and I am the Managing Consultant at Divergence. I offer creative and cost-efficient business solutions in the areas of marketing, social media, professional writing, and business administration. I also do creative writing and motivational endeavors under hashtag I am Tashira. Additionally, I am the producer of the Tastiest Taboo. You can contact me at +1 721 550 1699. I'm also available on WhatsApp, or you can connect with me on my social media at Divergence SXM or I am Tashira on Facebook and Instagram. Yesterday, November 19th, was Men's International Day, and it was also Women's Entrepreneurship Day, and we are still celebrating. To top it all off, we have a CEO cocktail made with golden kiwi you do not want to miss. This is the Tastiest Taboo. So I had the amazing privilege of speaking with a 16-year-old female entrepreneur whose name is Michaela Peterson. The only thing brighter than this young lady's spirit is her entrepreneurial future. Take a look as she shows us how girls can rule the world.
Hi, my name is Michaela Peterson and I am a young entrepreneur. I was selected for Women Entrepreneurship Day. I specialize in makeup and hair. You can contact me at 1721-522-4406, and you can find my Instagram page at kays.house. That is KAYZZ_.house. Thank you.
So how did you get into makeup?
Started going on YouTube, watching the celebrities, and I just started to try it. Start buying myself piece by piece and building up.
Okay. So, I love your eyes.
Thank
and
you.
the only thing I can do is line my eyes and put on lipstick. So what would you tell somebody like me that don't know what to do?
Just continue to practice, because the more you practice, the more you get better. That's for sure.
I believe that. So you started your entrepreneurial journey during COVID?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a while since COVID started, and I got bored. Started going on YouTube, Instagram, just watching different types of makeup, different types of looks, and just started trying them. And the more I tried, the more I see that I got better. And I just started to, tell myself I should be doing a business and start getting better at this.
Okay. So what was the motivation for you to say, hey, I need to make money?
I also do hair.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
So you can hook me up, no?
Yes, I can.
You can? What
Yes.
you going to do for my bald head?
I'll try whatever. So when I started to do hair, I started to get money, and that's how I build my products for my makeup.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's real entrepreneurialism, because a businesswoman knows she can't just spend her money all reckless. She has to spend
Correct.
some money, earn some money, and invest in her business. So you're
Correct.
really on the right track.
Thank
I can
you.
learn from you.
Thank you.
So do you believe in unicorns?
Yes and no.
They're awesome creatures, right? They're mystical, they're beautiful. For my birthday, I'll show you the pictures before you leave. I dyed my hair like a unicorn, so I had purple, cayenne, and hot pink in my head, and it just felt awesome. But unicorns are a real thing. In business, a unicorn is a business that starts up and in its first year makes more than $1 billion. $1 billion.
Interesting.
Yeah, very right. I mean, it's rare. Most businesses do not make money their first year, so it's very rare, but it is possible. So I just wanted to encourage you to continue doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Reach for the moon, reach for the stars, and maybe one day you can have a unicorn of your own.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Julie Latoya Gregg. I am an up-and-coming content creator, a marketer, and a freelance videographer. The name of my business is called Juju Film That, and I specialize in creating content, doing videography, and also running social media. You can follow my pages right here. Thank you for listening.
Now we're going to chat it up with some inspirational mompreneurs who prove that women don't just make babies, we also make money.
Hi, my name is Kenty Lichtenberg and I am the proud founder of Career Creative Style and Be Your Own Brand. I can be contacted via Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn under Career Creative Style 2016 or Kenty Lichtenberg.
Hi, I'm Dominique Hodge and I'm the owner of Tropsicle. Tropsicle, we make 100% real fruit pops here locally on the island. You can contact me on Facebook and Instagram under Tropsicle SXM.
Hi, this is Carla Williams-Johnson coming to you all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. Everyone calls me Polly. And I help business owners and entrepreneurs increase their visibility through the creative uses of the media. And you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn at Polly Communications.
So we only have 30 minutes, so we're going to make sure this conversation is super hot. So we're jumping right in. Kenty, can you tell us your experiences with sexuality in your entrepreneurial journey?
What I've noticed mostly is that when you are encountered with a male counterpart that you're going to have to do business with, or you have to propose, or you have to compete even for a client, depending on how you present yourself, if you come strong, if you come overconfident, or if you come as if you are, Queen of Zamunda, they will be able to tell you like, okay, I'm intimidated by you. Usually that's what I get from my end in terms of sexuality. So it's not so much as being threatened, but I think that there's a issue where men feel intimidated when they feel that you might overpower them in terms of knowledge, career. Maybe you have your stuff together and they didn't expect you to have it. That's just very factual for me. So I haven't experienced it on a negative end to say that people would suggest that I'm using sexuality or using my sexuality to achieve, but more so that they feel intimidated of what I can bring to the table because I'm a woman.
That is interesting. Dominique, what has been your experiences?
So I'm just gonna basically repeat what Kenty said. I feel like a lot of times when you're going into the workforce or you're out in the field and you have to deal with a gentleman, and they kind of have this notion that women are these like very gentle, very polite people, and oh well, she doesn't know what she's doing. And I feel like the minute you come and you are confident, you do have the knowledge, and you start to bring that across, you kind of see the light bulb go off in their heads like, oh wait, I need to bring my A game. I can't just come to her because she knows what she's talking about. So same as Kenty, I haven't really had any issues. I've just had people who were like, oh, she's kind of intimidating, but it's just when it's time for business, the same way men are about their business. I feel like a lot of the female entrepreneurs right now, we're about our business. So when we come, we're coming correct.
Right.
And to add to that, I would have to say as well that a lot of people see it as a threat, but they don't realize that men are expected to climb up the corporate ladder or even the business world much faster than us. So we have to constantly work twice as much to get the results that they're expected to get just because they're a man.
And even for less money, right?
Even for less money. Absolutely.
Carly, what has been your experiences with this in Trinidad?
Well, it is a bit of what Kenty and Dominique had said before. It's very difficult sometimes being a woman that you are, you're measured by a totally different stick. But what I would say is, in my experience, it has been more of the females who have an issue with your presence, your confidence, you bringing it forward for whatever reason. And in my experience, it's usually they that start the rumors, or they may have the snarky little comments because they feel like you know it all and you can do it all, and you feel you're there, like we say in Trinidad and Tobago. But for me personally, I don't take it on. I've heard the comments, I've heard the whistles, I've heard people make certain comments about certain parts of my body, but it doesn't really bother me because at the end of the day, I can hold my own. I know what it is I'm doing. I don't feel like I have to try that much harder. I just need to be present and I just need to bring it.
Lovely. I think for me, my sexuality has often made people think that I don't know what I'm doing as well. It's the same narrative. But I would like to say I've used my sexuality objectively. Okay? My sexuality might have gotten me in the door, but once I get there, I bring my A game and I let them know it's not because I lay down for this. I'm talented, I'm creative, and I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm also business oriented. And I think instead of bringing each other down, we need to learn to come together and work together and build each other up.
Good day, my name is Janelle Sadler. I'm the owner of the Glam Box, and today I'm going to show you what's in a basic glam box. You can get an eyeshadow palette ranging from different brands, a lipstick, different brands also. You always get 2 or 3 eyeshadow brushes, and free gifts from me. Glam boxes will be available in December for purchase. Thank you.
In your come up, how has female counterparts reacted to you?
You can go first.
You want me to go first? So I have different experiences with women. When I was working at a 9 to 5, I felt like there was more of the rumors and stuff like Carly mentioned. You know, it's the females that come and the women that come and have the little comments. But I feel like it's because we're kind of stuck in a block, like we're in a box, and then we have to just go forward. So it's like we're all running the same race, trying to get to the same end. So in those situations, I feel like it can come across like the options are limited, and I feel that's where the competition comes in. Honestly, since switching to becoming an entrepreneur, I actually have the complete opposite. I have women who are encouraging me, who are supporting me, and I feel like there's a lot of cooperation going around. So it's completely different. I think once you move the barriers and everything, it's more, we want to see each other grow, we want to see each other win, and that's where, you know, collaboration comes in, and it's so amazing. I feel like if all the women in the world came together, it would be a wrap. It would definitely be a woman's world.
But I think it's the mentality, because an entrepreneurial woman has a different mentality than a woman who is
Yeah,
9 to 5.
I was just about to say that because I found that women that are in entrepreneurship, we just think different. So therefore, the connection will also be different, and the way that we do things would be different. Versus someone who's in a 9 to 5 who maybe focus more on maybe getting that promotion or getting that recognition. We are on a whole different level. And I have found, as Dominic said, when I worked my 9 to 5, yes, there was always the catcalling and the rumors and all of that. But since I've been in entrepreneurship, I have met some really fabulous women who want nothing better than to see me succeed, because if I succeed, they succeed, right? And I mean, they're right there sitting up next to you. Kenty is one that I can say, you know, when she says, Carly, when you succeed, the Caribbean succeeds. Right? So she wants to see all of us grow and be much bigger than we are. So I just think the entrepreneurial world is just different altogether.
On my end, I have kind of like the same experiences, and Carly put a very essential thought behind it, or reason why. It's just we think different, right? And the reason why we are outside of that box that we were in is because we wanted more. We had a longer vision. I've never met Carly physically, but we have done so many things together virtually, right? People would think I've been in Trinidad, I've been in her house, have not, right? But that is just the type of connection that I have. If I see her in Forbes magazine, if I see her in People magazine, that's my Caribbean sister. She's making it, and I'm going to play my part to ensure that I can uplift her, that I can share her platform, that I can motivate her, that I can be a listening ear. You know, it's just different, and surround yourself with that type of women. It's gonna definitely make an impact on the results of your business.
I'm Yolinda Ilses.
And I'm Evelyn Elsias.
We're sisters and we're the owners of Perfection Color Pop.
Color Pop is a tie-dye clothing brand which sells tie-dye clothing and accessories such as
hoodies, dresses, jackets, rompers, hats, you name it.
Yes, and all of our materials is made out of natural fabrics.
You could get any tie-dye design for the same price.
And if you'd like to make a purchase, you can contact us through our Facebook page, which is Perfection Color Pop, or you can call us using the number 721-581-6851.
I want to see more women doing it. Not just us. I want to see more women engaging in entrepreneurialism. And it doesn't have to be big. I think we're intimidated that you need to have a lot of money. You need to have, big things. I think if you just start small by doing something that you love. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look what Dominique made.
We put it in a
Look at this. Now anybody can make a mixed drink, right? But Dominique put it in this beautiful fish bowl. I feel so special right now. I have a golden straw and a curly blue straw. I feel like this is an experience. You understand? It's not a mixed drink, it's an experience. And more people can take their talents and create experiences and monetize that. So, how do we get more women to join this journey?
I think by doing what we're doing here is already a way for us to infiltrate in people's home and gadget and try to see that this here is a partnership. We come from different industries, different background, we have different clients, but St. Martin is very small. So at some point we will be sharing the same clientele, we will be going to the same events, we will be sharing a lot of the business fabric, as you like to call it, right? So the way to do that is simply just to reach out to other women. I reach out, I don't have a problem. If I want to do a collaboration with you, I reach out to you, I send you an email, a message, and let's connect. I think that is one of the fears that we have to overcome, not only as women, but as entrepreneurs on the whole. We Caribbean are very skeptical because we have that fear of rejection. So many times we miss out on great opportunities, great friendships, great partnerships, great money, because you just don't want to take that leap of faith and reach out to someone else. So this for me is a perfect platform to create that motivation and to help other women come together and do this.
Agree. Carly, I'm going to let you go first.
I think for me, what happens there's a lot of that. I don't know if this is a Caribbean thing or if this is an international thing, but women have been told for a very long time, you need to be seen and not heard. We've been told you have to choose between family and career, and a lot of women, that has been in their brain since birth, right? So it's very difficult for them to break through and get over that and actually take that step into entrepreneurship, because then they would second guess everything. They will feel society is against them. They will feel things are against them because they're not supposed to be in charge. They're not supposed to be leaders. They need to be barefoot and pregnant and taking care of the children. I don't know if it's a Caribbean thing. And I think now is the perfect time for women entrepreneurs to step out, and now is the time for women on the whole to make their voices heard and to show themselves to the world and forget all of these things that we were taught that has somehow been instilled in us, because these things are not true, right? Let's look at the women today, not just in the Caribbean and the world, who are making waves. For goodness sake, the vice president-elect is a woman, right? The vice president-elect is a woman. So let's get away from this. We need to shrink down or we need to hide, right? Now is the time for us to show ourselves. And that's what we need to teach our daughters. And then we also need to teach our sons to be okay with it, right? We need to teach them to say, okay, if your wife or your girlfriend or your sister or your mother is doing this thing, give her the space and give her the support to do it.
Yes, I definitely see. That's why I let Carly go first. But I definitely agree. I feel like we need to get out there. We're so used to the saying of, you have to be barefoot and pregnant, taking care of your kids, and you're going to work just to make sure you can take care of your kids. But we spend so much time in a 9-to-5 and we don't get to spend time with that family. And I know a lot of women, they're always a little hesitant because, can I do it? Is someone else doing it? And for me, it's great because, like with Kenty, I saw Kenty had her kids, but it didn't stop her from pushing for her dream. And I was like, okay, that's motivation for me. And even, Tashira, like when I spoke to you and you're overcoming your fears and you're still doing what you love to do. I'm going to read up more and look up Carly and probably message her too after this. But I feel like we just need to be out there. And when someone comes to you and asks for advice and say like, hey, Kenty, how was your experience with this? We need to stop being shy and holding back and just say, listen, this is what it is. It's not that someone is coming to take what you have, but it's just making sure that people see, yes, you can do it too. And I always, with my friends, I try to encourage them. I'm like, hey, go for it. You can try, and if it doesn't work out, see what doesn't work out and then adjust and make changes. Go and reach out to other people in the field. Don't think that you have to know everything right off the bat. Like Tashira said earlier, you start with something that you love, and you will learn as you go along. But you have to be able to take that first step. And like Carly said, you need to have that safe space where you feel like, okay, I have the support to take that next step.
Yeah.
I think fear and rejection, like we mentioned in the conversation so far, is really paralyzing us. And we have to remember that fear, even if something is scary, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, if someone rejects us, that means there's other people who can come in and fill that space. If we don't try, we'll never be able to get any further. So do it scared.
Yeah, no is a blessing sometimes. Sometimes
Definitely.
we need to hear no, right? You know, no saves us from therapy. No saves us from danger. Like, no saves us from a lot of things. And we need to embrace the word no and not hold on to this negative feeling that the word no gives us.
Hi, I'm Miss Coco Rich, owner and creative director of Cocomood's Concepts, a lifestyle brand that caters to your every mood. You can find our products at cocomoodsc.com. Cocomood's Concepts, straight from the heart.
So,
Agreed.
We're nearing the end of this lovely discussion. And I think it's amazing that we're all on the same team to want to get more women aboard this entrepreneurial journey. So before we go, how can we leave your, you know what I mean, right? Give the people advice.
Legacy?
Yeah, do a thing and give the people advice.
Just saying, right? All right, so how can we leave our mark? How can we leave our legacy? What advice will I give? Someone said it before. We just have to do it. Fear is real, and I'm not saying that you should not feel fear. As a matter of fact, feeling fearful is normal, but you have to do it anyway. You have a greater calling in this life, and you have people who just absolutely need you. They need whatever you do. They need your products or services, and you are exactly what they need to build their life right now. And for that reason alone, you need to show up, and you just need to put yourself out there. And you can lean on other women, you can lean on other people for support, you can even call up people and maybe take advantage of consultations and stuff. But whatever you do, just show up.
I think it's important as well to remember the fact that you need to find your passion in whatever you do, because you cannot build a career, you cannot build a business without having that passion element, right? A lot of us go through the motion just like a routine or a robot, and don't stop to think, is this really something that I'm passionate about, right? I eat, sleep, and breathe branding and social media and marketing and blogging. That's what I breathe and eat, sleep, and everybody that knows me could see that translates into everything that I do, right, at some point in my life. So find your passion. Many people think that a career or a business is their passion, but sometimes they're in the wrong industry as well. And they're not seeing themselves progressing in that business, but that's not really the passion that is driving your business. So find that out as well. Without passion, you have nothing. You could have a million ideas, but if you're not passionate about delivering that end result, it's not going to happen.
True. Oh, so what am I supposed to add now? We had show up on Kenty just said, find your passion. I believe that's all true. And, get past your fear. For me, there's always a blessing in any situation that you're in. I actually became unemployed, and that's what pushed me to start Tropsical. And when I started Tropsical, I was like, I have no idea how this is going to work. But I pushed through my fear, and then it became a passion for me, because it was like, yeah, I can make a drink, but I wanted to make something that people will want and come back. So I literally spent so much time creating these drinks. And some of the flavors were not hits. But for me, it was a learning experience, and I knew then what to focus on. You need to make sure, I guess that's going to be my point, get your focus incorrect. Once you have your passion, focus and know where you want to go and how you want to go about it. I love to organize, and I love to tell people write things down. So if you have a goal or a dream in your head, something that you've been thinking about, write it down. Write it down and then break it down into baby steps on how you can achieve these goals. you have your passion, you have your goals written down, and then show up as Carly said, just show up and be present. Make sure you're there. And that's it. That's show up, do the work, and tell Fear bye-bye.
And experience hello, because that's all it's really about. Getting the experience. Once you start something, it's like flow takes over, and everything that you thought was a hindrance disappears. So, ladies, it was wonderful having you in the studio with me tonight.
Thank you for having us.
What are you guys doing this week? Can we partying? We drinking more tropicals?
We're partying. I have some more tropicals for you all.
Okay.
Wow,
Party
that's
by
awesome.
Dominique.
Hi, blessed day to one and all. My name is Rida Hasham, better known all over the island as Hasham. I'm a hobby baker. I don't have a business. Many people know me making snacks, and many people know me baking cake. So I've combined the two. Nevertheless, if you're interested in tasting one of my delicious cakes, which I do have a flyer out for the holidays, feel free to contact me at 550-1438. 550-1438.
Welcome to another tasty tidbit. Today we're making the CEO. We're celebrating women entrepreneurship, and I think this drink is just like a woman entrepreneur. It seems regular on the outside, but inside is filled with extraordinary ingredients. So what are we putting in this? Have you ever heard of a golden kiwi? So we start off by muddling a quart of a golden kiwi in our glass. So to my muddled golden kiwi, I am going to add a splash of vodka. I really like vodka because it is tasteless but adds potency. So it's not taking away or distracting from the beautiful flavors we're building in this cocktail, but it is amplifying the potency. So a splash of vodka, and then I found this other gem, tamarind liqueur, and I was like, I gotta make a drink with this. So it's going in the CEO, and the tamarind flavor really emphasizes and highlights the keynotes of the golden kiwi. So these two work beautifully together. And I'm gonna give this a stir with my muddler. Add some ice. I make no mess today. I'm going good. I'm going very good. They can call me the messy mixologist. I always making a mess. And we're gonna top this off with some tropical juice. I have a piece of golden kiwi here as garnish. Let me see if I can continue not making a mess. Right here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Like a boss, like a boss, like a, ooh, ooh, what happening, what happening? Hey, 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 I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And here you have a CEO. Looks regular on the outside, but filled with potency and extraordinary ingredients, just like every woman entrepreneur I know. Tastes like power and rich females. TV Carib and the Tastiest Taboo is teaming up to make these celebrations of women entrepreneurship even more special. All the ladies who submitted a corporate video for this show have been entered into a raffle to see who will win one of 3 $75 gift vouchers redeemable for advertising and production services from TV Carib. So I have my entries here. Let's see who's the lucky winners. So the first one, Coco Moods. The second one, Michaela Peterson. And the third one, Juju Film That. So I'll be contacting you ladies via WhatsApp over the weekend so that you can collect your $75 gift vouchers from TV Carib. So before I go, I just want to say that we're all CEOs or HEOs of our lives, and we have a duty, a responsibility to be the hero of our lives and make sure we're living to our highest potential. I love you guys. Have a great weekend.